Imagine the crystal chandeliers of a grand ballroom flickering like stars in a night sky. World leaders from the farthest reaches of the Asia-Pacific pausing their high-stakes conversations, hearts pounding with anticipation as a single spotlight cuts through the elegance. Could one man's voice, one electrifying performance, bridge the divides of nations and ignite a spark of unity that echoes far beyond the evening? On October 31, 2025, in the historic heart of Gyeongju, South Korea, that very dream comes alive as GDragon, the undisputed king of K-pop, steps onto the stage at the APEC Summit's official welcome dinner, not just as an entertainer, but as a beacon of cultural magic that promises to leave even the most seasoned diplomats breathless and inspired. This isn't merely a show, it's a symphony of sound and soul that whispers to every listener, what if music held the key to our shared tomorrow? Picture this, the air thick with the scent of blooming chrysanthemums from Gyeongju's ancient gardens, the murmur of 21 Economy's elite fading into a hushed reverence, and then a beat drops like thunder rolling over the East Sea. Will GDragon's rhythms pulse through the veins of presidents and prime ministers, turning policy talks into anthems of hope and reminding us all why one artist's fire can warm the coldest rooms of power? As the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit unfolds in this cradle of Korean heritage, GDragon's exclusive performance at the Lawn Hotel's Grand Ballroom stands as the emotional heartbeat of the event, a solo spectacle where the man who has sold millions of albums and touched billions of lives weaves his signature blend of hip-hop fire and electronic dreams, leaving audiences wondering, how does he always know exactly what our spirits crave next? With rumors swirling of a setlist that fuses his latest hits from the Ubermunch era with timeless Big Bang anthems, this night could be the one that etches K-pop eternally into the annals of international lore, fueling a global conversation on unity that fans and leaders alike will replay in their minds for years to come. Now envision the afterglow. Confetti settling like fresh snow on a world map, applause thundering like ocean waves crashing on Jeju shores, and a room full of influencers, both in boardrooms and bedrooms, buzzing with the electric question, what happens when a performer's passion collides with the pulse of diplomacy, creating ripples that could reshape alliances and dreams alike? GDragon, fresh from conquering arenas across continents in his third world tour, arrives in Gyeongju not as a fleeting star, but as the ambassador who has already amassed over 17 million views on his promotional video for the summit, a cinematic triumph that has critics hailing it as the blueprint for international event marketing. As the sole K-pop artist gracing this prestigious gala, his presence is a testament to South Korea's masterful fusion of soft power and hard strategy, where beats become bridges and lyrics lay the foundation for lasting partnerships. But beyond the glamour, this moment stirs something deeper, a surge of pride for every fan who has ever felt seen by his music, a reminder that in a world often divided by borders, one voice can harmonize us all, leaving us eager to dive into the story of how this visionary rose to claim such a pivotal spotlight. In the shadow of Gyeongju's timeless pagodas and whispering tombs, where the echoes of ancient Silla kings mingle with the hum of modern innovation, the APEC Summit of 2025 emerges not just as a gathering of minds, but as a celebration of connections that span millennia. Hosted from October 27 to November 1 in this UNESCO gem of a city, the event draws leaders from 21 economies representing over half the world's GDP, a mosaic of powerhouses like the United States, China, Japan, and emerging forces from Indonesia to Chile. The overarching theme, Building a Sustainable Tomorrow, Connect, Innovate, Prosper, pulses through every session, from the concluding senior officials meeting that kicked off the week with fervent discussions on AI ethics and demographic shifts to the ministerial meetings where foreign and trade ministers hashed out blueprints for resilient supply chains amid global uncertainties. Yet, amid the weighty agendas, tackling climate action, digital transformation, and inclusive growth, it's the infusion of cultural culture that elevates the summit from protocol to poetry, turning policy papers into passionate narratives of possibility. And at the epicenter of this cultural crescendo stands GDragon, whose appointment as promotional ambassador in July has already transformed the summit's prelude into a viral phenomenon. His video, The World Heads to Gyeongju, captivating viewers with its star-studded flair, featuring cameos from icons like IV Jang Won-young and soccer legend Park Ji-sung, all under the direction of filmmaker Shin Woo-sok. This isn't hype, it's heartfelt strategy, a way to whisper South Korea's story to the globe, making delegates feel not like visitors, but like vital threads in a grand unfolding tapestry. What makes GDragon's role here so profoundly moving is how it mirrors his own odyssey, a journey from a wide-eyed trainee in Seoul's bustling studios to a global force whose every note carries the weight of dreams deferred and triumphs hard-won. Born Kwon Ji-young in 1988, he was barely 6 when he first stepped into the unforgiving world of entertainment, training under YG Entertainment's rigorous regime that honed his raw talent into something revolutionary. By 2006, as the leader of Big Bang, he wasn't just debuting, he was detonating the K-pop landscape with a sound that fused hip-hop grit, R&B soul, and electronic futurism. Tracks like Lies and Fantastic Baby not only topping charts, but shattering ceilings, drawing 800,000 fans to sold-out arenas across 4 continents in their 2012 world tour. Fans still get chills recalling those nights, the way his voice cut through the roar, turning stadiums into sanctuaries where strangers became family, united in the shared joy of surrender to the music. But GDragon's magic lay deeper. As the group's primary songwriter and producer, he penned over 173 songs, infusing them with lyrics that wrestled with love's fragility, societal pressures, and the quest for self amid chaos. Themes that resonated like a lifeline for a generation navigating their own storms. His solo debut in 2009 with Heartbreaker was a thunderclap, blending dance floor anthems with introspective ballads, earning him the crown of Genius Singer-Songwriter, and propelling him to dominate 4 major Korean charts simultaneously, a feat that whispered to aspiring artists everywhere, "Your voice matters, your vision can change everything." As the years unfolded, GDragon's influence bloomed into a global wildfire. His 2013 album Coup d'etat landing multiple entries on the Billboard 200, a pioneering milestone that signaled K-pop's inexorable march westward. Collaborations with titans like Missy Elliott and Diplo weren't just features, they were fusions that blurred borders, introducing trap beats and dubstep drops to Korean ears, while exporting Hallyu's heat to Western playlists. Yet what truly sets him apart is his unyielding reinvention. His 2017 release, Kwon Ji-young, topping the World Albums chart and bearing his soul in tracks that peeled back the idol facade to reveal a man grappling with identity's sharp edges. Through it all, his stage presence, that electric alchemy of charisma and vulnerability, has drawn comparisons to Michael Jackson, with Vogue dubbing him the millennial king of pop for a reason. Fans remembered the 2017 World Tour, his first solo jaunt, where 325,000 souls across Asia and North America witnessed a spectacle of lights, lasers, and lyrics that felt like personal confessions, leaving arenas humming with a collective high that lingered like a favorite melody. And in 2025, with the release of Übermensch on February 25th, his first full-length album in over a decade, GDragon reclaimed the throne. Tracks like Too Bad and Drama surging to #1 across Melon, Genie, Bugs, and Vibe, amassing 2 billion career streams, and proving that at 37, his fire burns brighter than ever. This album, inspired by Nietzsche's philosophy of transcending limits, isn't just music, it's a manifesto for anyone daring to evolve, a rallying cry that asks, what if we all embraced our inner Superman? But GDragon's reach extends far beyond melodies, weaving into the very fabric of fashion and culture with a flair that turns heads and hearts alike. As Chanel's first Asian male global ambassador since 2016, he strides Paris Fashion Week runways in gender-fluid tweed jackets and avant-garde ensembles, challenging norms and elevating streetwear to haute couture, earning spots on Forbes Asia's 30 Under 30 and the Business of Fashion's BOF 500. His Peace-1 label isn't a brand, it's a movement, blending high-low aesthetics that inspire everything from Tokyo thrift shops to New York ateliers, a testament to how one man's wardrobe can spark a worldwide revolution in self-expression. And let's not forget his philanthropy. The quiet heroism fuels his shine, donating 300 million won from Korean tour profits to wildfire recovery in Gyeongsang-do, building schools in Nepal, and supporting fisheries in Haiti through his Shine a Light campaign. These acts aren't publicity stunts. They're the soul of an artist who believes music's power should lift the fallen, a sentiment that echoes in every lyric he's ever crafted. It's this holistic brilliance that earned him the Okwon Order of Cultural Merit in October 2025, the first idol to receive South Korea's fourth grade honor, recognizing not just his hits, but his hand in globalizing Hallyu, turning K-pop from a niche whisper to a roaring wave that crashes on every shore. Fast forward to the present, and GDragon's Ubermensch World Tour stands as a monument to his enduring spirit, a third solo odyssey that kicked off with 2 sold-out nights at Goyang Stadium on March 29 and 30, drawing 60,000 fervent fans who braved pre-sales that vanished in minutes. Phased across Asia, North America, and Europe, the tour, named after his triumphant album, has been a whirlwind of sold-out spectacles, from Osaka's thunderous crowds on October 20th and 21st to upcoming encores in Taipei, Hanoi, and a grand finale in Seoul this December. Picture the energy: pyrotechnics sinking to Power's defiant hooks, interactive holograms dancing with Home Sweet Home's nostalgic glow, and surprise Big Bang reunions where Taeyang and Daesung joined for Last Dance, sending waves of joyful tears through the audience. With 33,600 tickets sold in the US alone, generating $9.3 million, the tour hasn't just grossed fortunes, it's forged unbreakable bonds. Fans from Manila to Madrid sharing stories of how his music pulled them through darkness, turning concerts into cathartic festivals of found family. Amid heatwave cancellations in Bangkok for safety's sake, GDragon's decisions reflect a leader's heart, prioritizing lives over lights, a humility that makes his triumphs all the more inspiring. As he jets between tour stops and ambassador duties, one can't help but marvel. How does he pour such raw emotion into every performance, leaving us all a little more alive, a little more connected? Tying this personal saga to the grander canvas of APEC, GDragon's ambassadorship since July feels like destiny's perfect verse. Appointed by Prime Minister Kim Min-sok for his constant creativity and innovation, even transmitting music to space as a symbol of boundless ambition, he dove headfirst into promotion, filming his summit video amid a grueling US tour schedule. That clip, with its fusion restaurant opener symbolizing global gathering, GDragon as pilot, President Lee Jae-myung as marshaller, hasn't just hit 17 million views, it's redefined event marketing, praised for setting new standards in international allure by blending whimsy with weight. Directed by Shin Woo-sak of Dolphiners, Films features a dream team: Park Chan-wook's cinematic gravitas, Peggy Go's DJ Pulse, An Song-jae's culinary flair, all converging to shout, "The world is heading to Gyeongju." This isn't promotion, it's provocation, urging viewers to imagine themselves at the table, part of a dialogue where culture fuels commerce. And as rumors of a free outdoor show at Cheongsong-dae were debunked, officials clarifying his talents shine in private splendor, the focus sharpens on this intimate gala, where his performance will underscore APEC's pillars: connectivity through beats that transcend language, innovation via visuals that dazzle like tomorrow's tech, and prosperity born from the shared thrill of creation. Delving deeper into K-pop's diplomatic dance, GDragon's spotlight echoes a lineage of soft power symphonies that have long amplified South Korea's voice on the world stage. From BTS's RM delivering the first K-pop keynote at the APEC CEO Summit on October 29, likening culture to a river that flows freely, strains harmonizing like K-pop, to the 2018 Inter-Korean concerts, where idols thawed frosty relations, music has been Korea's velvet glove in ironclad talks. The K-pop World Festival, co-hosted by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs since 2011, draws thousands from 100 embassies for global preliminaries, turning stages into bridges where fans from Jakarta to Johannesburg bond over choruses. At APEC, this evolves. The high-level dialogue on cultural and creative industries in August marked culture's formal economic seat, with forums on women and youth empowerment mirroring K-pop's inclusive ethos. GDragon embodies this, his lyrics on diversity and resilience aligning with Summit's calls for sustainable growth, his global streams over 2 billion, proving creative industry's $7.4 trillion ripple effect. It's emotional alchemy. Imagine Xi Jinping and Trump, rivals by day, nodding to Crayon by night, a fleeting harmony that hints at deals unborn. This fusion stirs national pride,
fans tweeting hashtag GDXAP with fervor, wondering, could his encore inspire the Gyeongju Declaration, a pact on AI and supply chains laced with cultural verve? As the welcome dinner approaches, the Lahan Hotel buzzes with preparations that blend tradition and tomorrow. The menu, a Korean fusion masterpiece by Netflix's culinary class war runner-up Edward Lee, fireworks, safety permitting, painting the sky in hopeful hues. GDragon's set, whispered to include Too Bad for its defiant joy and Untitled 2014 for raw reflection, promises innovation. Augmented reality overlays syncing lyrics to Gyeongju's Starry Dome, a nod to his tech-savvy bridges. Attendees from NVIDIA's Jensen Huang to Meta's execs will not witness entertainment, but elevation. Kpop as diplomacy's spark, turning delegates into devotees. Beyond the stage, his influence lingers. Post-performance bilaterals might echo his themes of transcendence, tariffs softening like melodies in minor keys. For fans, it's pure exhilaration, a chance to claim, my hero just united the world, one verse at a time. And in this, GDragon teaches us, in a fractured era, what if we all tuned into the rhythm of togetherness? Yet, the true enchantment lies in the human threads weaving through it all. Take a young fan in Hanoi, saving for her tour ticket, who finds in Power the courage to chase her dreams amid economic flux, mirroring APEC's prosperity push. Or a Tokyo designer sketching Peace -1 inspired lines, fueling jobs in creative hubs discussed at the CEO summit. GDragon's story ignites these sparks, his military service hiatus in 2018, a chapter of quiet growth that emerged stronger. Collaborations with Pharrell on his wish list, a horizon of endless possibility. As he balances tour's adrenaline with ambassadorial grace, one senses his quiet thrill. I didn't realize how famous I was until I met the world, he once said, a humility that endears him eternally. This performance, then, is his gift back, a serenade to the summit, to Korea, to every soul who's ever felt the beat of belonging.